Hello all, welcome to the final part of Digimon Adventure PSP. It's been a long ride, but we're finally here, everyone. We're finally at the end of this. We just got this part and then it's done. So we've beaten all the clones of all the other leaders, Digimon. In fact, they're all there waiting for us. I don't know why. But we've reunited with them all. And, well, we know roughly who's been causing all the grief. It's not Gankuumon. So the plan is to go to the core and take out whatever is causing the problem. What the fuck is Digimon here? And Keramon. That's random. Why bother with Keramon? So, I believe this is the point where you can choose who you want to team up with, despite the fact that there was Digimon, now there suddenly isn't. The first option is a yes, you're coming with me, and the second option is no, I want someone else to come with me. And it goes in the order that you met them. So I've chosen to take Daisuke and Taiki with me. I've always wanted Daisuke with me because I grew up on Digimon Adventure 02 as much as 01, the first season. I was tempted to take Takato along, but decided against it. I don't know, I figured I'd give the new characters some love. Especially given that I slagged off I bitched and moaned the whole time through the Omega Shoutmon fight. And oh my god, a War Greymon clone! Who saw that one coming? Right. So obviously it goes without saying we've got to fight this thing. This is the last clone. We finish this guy. That's it. No more clones. They're all dead. And I do like the background here. It actually is kind of cool. Like I said, you've got your choice of who you want to have with you. I chose these two because of the fact that Omega Shoutmon can boost defense, and Magnamon is capable of like boosting other stats, like attack and defense. Plus, the walkthrough I was looking through actually turned around and recommended these two above all the others anyway. It's on Game Facts, the walkthrough that I used, if anyone's interested. I did tweak the movesets a little bit here. Because you don't really get a chance to wander around this dungeon, which is probably just as well because it's boring as sin wandering around the digital dungeon, and I'm sick to the fucking back teeth of doing it. So I'm glad that you just get thrown straight into the battles in this episode, just to get it done and over with much quicker. I have put attack and defense up on War Greymon, but I've got the one where it boosts attack and defense by 2 stages instead of 1. So hopefully this should get the fights over and done with much quicker. And it works out quite nicely because I do have the 0 SP on War Greymon, so that works out really nice. And like I say, I'm all about stat boosting here. Like I say, if you're all about stat boosting, then these two are the ones to bring along with you. But if you're all about attack power, then yeah, there probably might be better options. Yeah. The only thing, like I say, is Magnamon doesn't exactly dish out a lot of damage, but that attack and defense ability might come in handy. On top of, War Greymon using it himself, me using it myself, I should say. It's going to be handy. So I'm going to boost attack and defense again. The only problem with this is that it only boosts attack and defense for yourself. It will not do it for the other two. And that's kind of bothers me a little bit. It would have been nice if you'd have been able to do the same for the other two as well. Boost their stats. Because let's face it, they're not the hardest hitters in the world. I'm sorry, fans of Magnamon and Omega Shoutmon, but really they're not that... They don't hit that hard. Oh god. This is just like another typical clone fight, but thankfully it's the last one. There is no other clone fights after this. Once you've defeated Wargreymon, that's it. For clones anyway. There is one more battle to fight after this, but thankfully it's not a clone fight. Like with all the other clones, you know, Wargreymon has counter as an ability, so there's that to look out for. But on the whole, it's not too bad. Oh man. Like I said, this clone fight didn't last too long, I think because of the attack and defense up ability that I put on Wargreymon. Just made things just a little bit more bearable. I think I had to remove the attack up ability though in order to do it, but at least I know it's going to work, you know, every time that I use it, and not whenever I happen to get hit. So I'm going to go for another attack and defense boost. Go with the tornado because I love the tornado attack. It's my favourite attack. I'm not quite sure, but I swear to God, this guy's really defensive. Oh, and both these guys still capable of healing you. Of course. Yikes, that really hurt. Nevertheless, we're getting there. This fight actually isn't taking anywhere near as long as the other clone fights did. Mind you, a Digimon also went down really quick, so I don't know. Like I said, bring whoever you want to bring along in this fight. Sorry, there was a shit ton of background noise that I had to edit out. And it seems like that background noise is going to keep repeating, so fuck it, I can't be bothered to get rid of it. I have to do commentary. Oh, it would be just boring having silence the whole way through. So I do apologise if you can hear that, the background noise. That's the toilet that's been flushed. So we've defeated Wargreymon, and unlike the others, he actually flat out dies. While all the others just got knocked back and defeated. You know, the Wargreymon clone actually dies, so I'm presuming that he was the one behind it, or you know, if it was like some kind of virus and they just transferred it, you know, changed form almost. Oh look, there's all the clones. You got a collection. things start shaking and miraculously everything just stops and the world is saved and we're back in a regular digital dungeon segment. But whatever the case, the problem is sorted. We've got rid of all the clones. There's no more evil lurking in the digital dungeon. And to finish things off, Gankoomon challenges you to a fight. And this is one thing that I've never really understood. Why would it matter if you lost this fight? He's a good guy. This is evidently just like a reward for getting rid of all the clones. So why the fuck does it matter to the game if you lose? But yeah. This is Gankoomon. He is the toughest fight in the game. I'm not even kidding. Well, I say that. I still think I had a harder time with PSP. I think the thing with this fight is that it just really lasted freaking forever. I think it all comes down to preparation. If you aren't prepared, then he's gonna totally kick your ass. He is the toughest, without a shadow of a doubt. He's supposed to be the toughest boss in the game. So I'm gonna go straight in with a boost of attack and defense. That should be 4 stages now. And no doubt this guy is still going to hit really hard. Because he's just that strong. But with the hopefully with the 4 defense boosts in place, it shouldn't hit that hard. Well, Magnumon's actually took that rather well. But then again, I think Magnumon's rather defensive. Okay, even the Mega Shoutmon didn't take, you know, too much damage from that. So, yeah, Gankoomon he's rather a tough opponent. He has a lot of attack power behind him. And yes, I am going to be boosting a lot of attack and defense up because he's very strong. It kind of goes without saying. I still kind of think I had a harder time with PSP. Before I fought Pokemon, that is. You know, with Sora on board and all of that, not the angels. I still think that I had a harder time with that fight than I did with this one. But this is genuinely supposed to be the toughest fight in the game, and I can understand why, because like I said, Gankoomon hits hard. He's very defensive. So, a defense down might not be a bad idea for this fight. Similar to attack and defense boosts that I'm using. He also has counter because, you know, he's a douchebag. But yeah, it's astonishing. I have boosted my attack and defense 3 times, and considering it's supposed to boost it by 2 times per turn, that's 6 times. And it's still not doing a lot to this guy. That just goes to show just how defensive Gankoomon really is. So, don't hesitate with something like a defense down. I think that would work incredibly well here, I think. You know, if you can get it to work. And maybe an attack down as well is something worth considering. But at the same time, you can only use like 2 things at a time. 2 alternative moves, and I would suggest highly that one of them is a healing move, because Magnamon and Omega Shoutmon can only heal by 2,000 hit points, which, let's face it, is not exactly a lot. And Magnamon is being awesome and boosting stats. And that is why I had to have him along for this fight. I desperately need to heal for a Mega Shoutmon's purpose, you know, than anything else. Oh my god. Don't attack him, don't attack him. Oh man. Okay, 2,000 hit points. It's not going to do much. Okay. Even twice it's not going to do much, so I'm going to go in with my healing ability anyway. Mainly for Omega Shoutmon's, you know, purpose than anyone else. So I'm going to boost some more attack and defense up. God, it seems like all I'm going to be doing this fight is just boosting attack and defense. And even with that, this fight is going to take freaking ages. You really want to make sure that your team is, you know that you're capable of going into this fight. That you've got the right Digichips, that you're going to be able to survive. The Digichips that I'm using are wonderful, so definitely use that. 0 SP usage, double action, healing definitely, and I mean a full heal, not just 2,000 points. 2,000 isn't going to get you very far. And it's probably something to boost attack and defense, or bring defense down for Gankuumon, something like that. Otherwise you're going to be hit all day like I am. God, this fight takes forever. I mean, it isn't a clone fight, so I'm not going to whinge and bitch too much. I just don't understand why it matters so much that, you know, if you lose to this guy, because he's supposed, if he's a good guy, it won't matter if you lose to him, he'll just let you go on your merry way. Oh, you lost, okay, that's fine. Well, I know I'm super tough. Even though, you know, I was, you know, completely incapable of taking down the clones, it had to be you to do it, because I'm a lazy arsewipe, and, you know, why take care of the clones in my own digital dungeon, you know, when I can use a group of kids and trap them here and shit. But seriously, why the fuck did Gankoomon not go after the clones himself? Is it laziness? Or is it just because they confined him in some way so that he couldn't take on the clones? I don't know, I haven't read the full translation. And I desperately need to heal for Magnumon's sake. God, man. That was very, very low health. I'm going to lose Magnumon, he's got awesome stat boosting abilities. I needs my stat boosting abilities. Looking back at this, I'm not sure if I made the right choice in bringing Omega Shoutmon along. Because I think in the end he didn't really do that much defensive boosting. And Magnumon pretty much did a pretty good job of that on his own, so maybe it would have been better for me to bring someone offensive along. Someone that was capable of dishing out the damage. But hey ho. You know, Omega Shoutmon's certainly not a bad choice to bring along. Oh man. Oh crap, he has the ability to boost attack and defense as well. That's not fair. He's just going to drag the fight out even longer. Yeah, I'm going to boost mine because you're being a prick. You want to be a prick? Then you have to endure me being a prick. Well, she prick. Man, oh man, oh man. That's the only problem with this fight, is like I say, it drags on, and you really need to have the right sort of Digichips on board to even stand a chance against this guy. He is the toughest fight in the game. No, you know, no doubt about it. Wow, Omega Shoutmon actually remembered he had a defensive ability. Could have used it on one of us too as well, you know. Mind you, I think Omega Shoutmon's defences aren't as good as mine and Magnumon's, so I'll let him off. I'll let him off. Oh, for frig's sake. What's with the super powerful attacks all of a sudden? Leave me alone! Oh. needs a heal. At least, thankfully, he's not going to attack me before I attack him. Oh, Magnamon, you are a star. Thank you. Though I'm still going to use my own healing ability, because I need to. I don't trust myself to survive another turn against Gankuumon. I don't know, but I think... Does Gankuumon attack 3 times per turn? I wasn't paying too much attention to how many times... You know, how many times per turn he was attacking. But I think Apocalypse was able to attack 3 times per turn, if I remember rightly. Which is a pain in the rear, but hey ho. And I hate that counter ability, it's dickish. But we're nearly done with him. He's actually below half health, you know, so maybe this fight isn't taking as long as what I thought it was gonna. Yeah, Gankoomon attacks 3 times per turn. Cheeky fucker. Oh. Talk about having your cake and eat, you know, having your cake and eating it and whatever. Oh, thank God for the full heal ability and the 0 SP ability, because if I did not have those Digichips on Wargreymon, this fight would be practically impossible for me. God, I love those. I love those abilities. And thank you, Magnamon. You are a star. Just like Daisuke. Yes, I am a fan of Daisuke. I think I've already mentioned it. Oh, great. Something like an attack down would actually work wonders against... But I would rather go with the defense down first just to get him finished off quicker. Oh man. If it comes down to it, then I suppose it's just a case of using a healing move each and every turn. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. I would recommend healing, just to be on the safe side. Oh, we're getting there. We are so getting there. Well, I think that was a lower, you know, his defense and attack lowered. Then that's good. That's good because it means I can do more damage, and doing more damage makes me a very happy pup, very happy girl. Come on, just stop attacking your penis. Well, you didn't do yourself any favours. Right, come on. We're doing it. We're doing well. Nearly there. Once we've beaten this guy, that's it. We've completed the game. The whole entire game. Well, I've completed the game, the whole entire game. That'll be Digimon Adventure completely finished, and wow, that's saying something, because I never actually thought I would be able to finish this, because I'm the most unmotivated person in the world, plus I've got a lot of other important things that need doing. So, you know, probably not the wisest idea to walk into, you know, big RPGs like this, but god damn it. I grew up on the Digimon Adventure anime. I wanted to do this game. I wanted to talk about it and, you know, share my experiences and do a Let's Play. So that's what I did, and I'm glad I'm nearly finished with it, actually. I mean, I enjoyed the ride, but man, it was a long ride. It's a big game, definitely, and not the biggest RPG I've ever... I don't think in existence, but it's still a very long game. For an LP anyway. Nearly there. God damn it. Okay. I don't suppose it matters for Omega Shaman. He's really not doing too much in this fight. Though I do like the fact that each and every Digimon has double action. I suppose that makes it fair, considering that he attacks Gankoomon attacks 3 times per turn. Cheeky fucker. Anyway, we're about to finish him off. I'm not sure who's going to be the one to do it, but... well, let's see. Was that me? Yes, it was. Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the fight with Gankoomon. And I swear that is his name. I don't think I've got it wrong. I still haven't had a chance to look it up. But nonetheless, that's that done. We've actually completed the game now. That was the final boss in the entire game. Outside of, including outside, in the after game segments. So after defeating Gankuumon, he sends all the boys home. He's going to erase their memories, I think, so that they don't remember coming to the digital dungeon. I don't know why, but okay. Presumably not so that the continuities don't mix or whatever else. I mean, you've got to bear in mind, one of them was from Taichi's own future, so... might not be a clever idea to have them remember. And Taichi's from a TV show and one other continuity, so... the boys all say farewell, though I think they're saying that, we'll see each other again. Yeah, Taichi, you'll see Daisuke again, because he's 3 years in your future, but I don't know about the rest. Well, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to see Taiki and Tageru because they appear... no, actually, you will be able to see them all again because there's a crossover in Digimon Cross Wars. Anyway, upon completing the game, you unlock New Game Plus. You've got a new digital dungeon with powerful megas in it, so you can grind with them. And I think you can also access Omegamon in the actual game, which is awesome. So you get quite a lot of goodies for beating the game. So, well worth it. I'm going to save the game. I've completed it, and with that the star appears, so when I load up that game file I'm going to go straight into New Game Plus. And that's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? I had a fun time playing this game. I'm so glad that I did it, even if it took friggin' ages to get through. It was fun. I'm not going to be showing off New Game Plus or anything because it's kind of obvious that New Game Plus is basically just a new game with all the extra things that you've kind of earned throughout the first adventure you did. Except for the Kazuna rings, for whatever reason you have to redo them. I don't know if that causes you to lose your megas because you get get to keep the megas if you earn them the first time. I don't know, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I thought this game was pretty darn good for an RPG. Not the best RPG in the world, but pretty darn good. Certainly one of the better Digimon games that I've played. That could be nostalgia talking. It probably is, for that matter, but I had fun, and, well, I don't know if I'm going to be carrying on with Diamond just yet. Hopefully I might. If I don't, then I'll see you whatever LP I choose to do next. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the ride. I'll see you guys later on, whatever I choose to do next. Bye.